So welcome to another edition of Hall of Fame. And today we have with us Dr. Saraswati Verma. She's a MS Gynec and she has done from Safdarjung Medical College. And she joined our academy 6 months back. And she was having her own clinic. And she was in the process of starting a new hospital. And this hospital became a dream come true for her. And last month only she inaugurated and started her practice. So welcome, Dr. Saraswati.
Yes, sir.
Brave decision and making yourself a true doctorpreneur.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So tell me about your background. How many doctors do you have in your family, or you are the first time doctor, or what is it like?
Sir, I am the first doctor in my family. The
Okay.
place where I born in my father's house, and
Okay.
the person whom I married is also the only doctor in his house.
So you are the first generation doctors.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. So how was your studies and all? How much time you worked? So when did you finish your MDM?
Sir, I have finished in 2019, April 19.
Then you decided that you'll come to your hometown, right?
Then I actually, sir, married to a person in UP. I actually belong to Delhi,
Okay.
Chandni Chowk area. I just completed all my studies there. Then after that, I have decided to come to my husband's place.
Okay.
And there I had started my own setup in a clinic form. And after running it for 1.5 years or so, we have decided to make it into a hospital.
Your husband is which department?
He's in onco department. He's an onco surgeon.
So your 15 beds are his hospital. Both of you are practicing there?
Both. We are partners for that.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. So you have grown well and grown to the extent that started a hospital in 2 years.
Yes, sir.
So how has been the journey?
The journey was very difficult, starting from the resources to arranging to the staffs, and still we are working with the things to be arranged. And the staffs are very new, all are freshers, because I am here at a very periphery area, far off from a city. So everybody who is very learned of goes to the city. Nobody is there at a periphery area. Only I am here. So it's very difficult to hire for the staff who are trained actually. All of the staff I have are the freshers. So I feel very difficult if I want to go for some surgery. I feel very difficult.
It's a big challenge, right?
That's a big challenge because I have to be training. Sir,
training them.
very difficult to manage. I just spend 2 hours daily for training. Fantastic. And in between my OPD also, I just keep training.
So you are making a resource for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So when did you start the clinic?
Clinic, I have started just 5 or 6 months when I came to my husband's town.
So tell us about the clinic. How did it do? Initially, you don't have many patients, and how did the patient increase?
Yes, sir. Initially, I have 1 or 2 patients in my clinic. Then 2 patient is linked. Then presently, I am having 20 OPD per day, and I have my ultrasound machine also at my center. So I am doing 10 to 15 ultrasounds per day also.
Okay, that's good.
And
so
I
Mirzapur,
have
how big Mirzapur is? How much population?
Population, sir. Actually, where I am, it's basically a town.
Okay,
It's
town place.
basically a town place.
Town place.
So 40,000 population, just
40,000. And which is the nearest
40,000.
city?
Nearest city is Varanasi.
Varanasi. Okay.
Yes.
And how did you make a decision of going into a hospital? How did the academy help you?
Sir, the decision is basically since when I was in the clinic setup, I used to do my OTs in the another setup.
Right. How
So
many
I was
centers are there?
doing the OTs at that setup
Yeah.
because there was some communication gap.
Mm-hmm.
My patients are not satisfied going there.
Mm-hmm. Another
And
hospital.
that hospital.
Yeah.
So I thought of that my patient should be satisfied and they should be admitted under me only, so
Wonderful.
that I can make them satisfied.
Right.
So I have started then thinking of my own setup.
Mm-hmm.
I have actually started at the beginning only when I was having the clinic. But since we are not that well off that we can start at a hospital setup at the single go, so we
Right.
started the clinic. Then we have grown it to an hospital now.
That is what we talk in the academy also. You can go stepwise.
Yes.
And then after, when you joined the academy, and after that, what was the what advantages you get from the academy?
Sir, in the academy, I heard about the tricks in your multiple videos when I joined. That initially you start up with the freshers, 1 or 2 training you have, and then you keep on training, make the resources. Then you should have a side business also to get the things all the registered. It should be NABH registered hospital, and about the GST and all medicine part. This some of the videos I have heard, and still if I have some problem, then I go through that also.
So you're using as a good resource material.
Yes sir.
And how much help did you get for planning of this new hospital in the academy? Like how much dimensions should be there and things like that?
Planning, I got a lot of help, sir, in the planning, and especially in the managing part. I got the help in the managing part, sir. Yeah, how to manage that hospital, what about the resources, staff management and all. I got a lot of help, sir.
So what is the biggest challenge? One is the HR. Anything else?
The biggest challenge for me was to arrange for all the resources, and now
Funds.
at present to train all my freshers.
So when you start,
starting,
so,
sir, we had everything.
Right. So how much did the once you planned the clinic? So what is the amount of money you require for a clinic starting in the?
For the clinic, I thought 2 lakhs, but it took me up to 8 to 10 lakhs.
Interiors and all.
It took me up to 8 to 10 lakhs for the infrastructure that is in my home. In my home, actually, I has to make only half of the infrastructure. That took 8 to 10 lakhs.
That is, I mean, you have started a hospital in your home.
Yes.
Okay. And
gynae center, basically a gynae center. Sir has his own clinic in the Varanasi. Okay. And he does the surgeries at various places, at about all of the various big hospitals in Varanasi. He goes and does the surgery.
So how is the hospital scene like in Mirzapur? How many hospitals are there?
Hospitals are not, there are very small hospital actually, sir. They are not a good hospital. There is one trusted hospital, Apex Hospital, in nearby my surrounding area. That is within 20-kilometer range.
So they are giving you competition. You are giving them competition.
That is my competitor. That's a basically that has a CT scan and everything, and has a medical people also, ortho people also. And my setup is small setup, that is for basically for gynae people, because I am the only doctor who is 24 hours available for gynae patients. and I am planning to have an RMO from next day tomorrow, who can see all these small things so that I can be little free, so that I can be a good entrepreneur too. So I'm planning to have an RMO, and still we are having some of the general surgeries, one onco surgery we had till now, uh, and nothing much till
So
now.
basically, you are the whole and soul. You are handling the whole hospital, right?
Yeah,
You are
sir.
the
Yeah, sir.
show,
The thing is, I am the handling only whole soul of my hospital.
right? Must be very challenging. You're
Must
really
be.
brave. We are
Yes,
very
sir.
proud of you.
I had two kids. They are also very small. One is 2.5 years and one is 8 months old.
Oh my God.
And I didn't had a single day or a single minute in my whole day routine.
You get a family support. How did you manage them?
So I have three supporters in my home,
Yeah,
and I have 7 to 8 staff in my hospital.
very good. How do you manage that staff?
That is that is my problem. The how to manage the staff. So that I want to learn
Yeah.
actually.
In fact, we'll be dealing with this topic in our next level program. You must join that. Whole level, we have
Yes,
almost, allotted some 10 to 15 lectures on HR management only.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want that only because I had lot of staff. I have arranged because if I don't arrange, then I will not get a time to see the patients.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, your this hospital that you have made now, is it a rented hospital or you bought it?
Sir, it's my home place only. We have started at our father-in-law place. It's
Okay.
his land only, and we
Okay.
have converted that clinic. The clinic is still present in form of some OPD chamber and medicine area, and we have constructed at first floor the whole OPD, my ultrasound clinic, my indoor OT, labor room, everything at first floor, sir.
So you have been a really brave lady. You came from Delhi to Mirzapur and then started
Yeah,
this
sir.
whole thing on your own and
Yeah,
struggling with
sir.
the staff also at home also. You are having two
Yes,
small
sir.
kids, young kids. Bravo.
Very small
Kudos
kids.
to you.
Sir, the only inspiration behind me and behind all this thing is my husband.
I must, give him also many accolades and congratulations because he has supported you so much. That is how you can do all
He
this.
is the only supporting person. Whenever I feel ki I have some problem, I have to contact him, whether personal problem, whether hospital problem. But one thing I am also facing is, sir, there is a lot of conflict in my personal life also.
Okay.
So we are discussing a lot about my hospital also. I'm not getting the time to have personal life. That is ruined a lot.
Do you attend the morning grace rituals which you have started?
No, sir. No, sir.
In the
I have heard about that. I
You
have
come
heard
next week. Next week, you please attend the whole week, and you will see a very big difference in your whole mindset.
yes, sir.
Because life is more bigger than the profession, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There is a lot of life beyond the profession also. That you should never
Yes,
forget.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what do you want to tell the message for the newcomers or the new budding gynecologist? How should they start?
I think the most important thing which I have learned is the new budding and those who are going to have a new hospital in mind they should have how to manage the both personal life and professional life, because that is hampered. Personal life
Right, right.
is hampered a lot, and that makes mental health very poor
That makes your
actually.
hospital performance also suboptimal, right?
Yeah, that is also decreased.
And how should they approach the new center? Should they work under somebody for a few years and then start with their own, or they can immediately start their own?
Sir, it's upon the various condition. If they have the resources, it's better to have the own hospital and start up with at least 2 or 3 doctors
Right.
with radiology and with pathology, at least with radiology, and they can start. If they can do it, if not do it, at least have a one step, go for a clinic and attach with the others. But don't sit ideal.
Okay. Don't do a job somewhere.
or they can do the job. First, the person who is doing it need to decide whether he want to be an entrepreneur or want to have a job for a whole life.
Yeah.
Want to do work for अपने लिए काम करना है या फिर पैसा कमाना है और खुश रहना है. सिर्फ अगर काम करना है 4-5 घंटा आराम करना है, then job is very good.
So you never did a job, right?
I never did a job, sir.
You always wanted to be independent and on your own.
Yes.
And how do you manage, I mean, really, your kids and all? It's such a hectic life.
It's very difficult for me, sir. But with God grace, everything is going on.
Support system that you have.
Your grace, God grace, everything is going on, sir.
That is why I'm telling you, morning grace rituals will be like a life-changing moment for you. You must attend that next week.
Yes, sir.
We'll
Yes, sir.
send you the link.
It's going on daily, sir.
Daily, yeah, Monday
It's
to
one
Friday.
video
It is not a video. We come live every day.
every day. At what
Every
time,
day,
sir?
6:30 morning. Me and Amit,
6:30 morning.
both of us come live every day, and we do some meditation and some affirmations, which has changed the life of so many people.
Sir, I have my kids. I have to send my kid to school, and
So whenever you get time in the day, it is recorded and kept in the
yeah, sir.
video
That is
module.
good. Yeah,
Every day
sir.
we are putting, so you can see the night also.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Evening, afternoon, whenever you get time.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So good.
Yes,
So where
sir.
do you see yourself after 5 years?
Sir, I see myself to be sitting idle and managing all the things in my chamber and ordering everything. Yes,
You
sir.
will make a good team for that.
Yes, sir. I will make a team. Definitely. I know
You
that I can do it.
Definitely will, because you are really confident and you have taken the steps at the right time.
Yes, sir.
So good. Congratulations. Best of luck for your setup. Best of luck for your family life. And please come in the morning rituals. It will help you a lot.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.